All right. Hey, man. Ryan, what's up, man? Now to my friend Ryan, man. And chat, the YouTube chat. I'm also streaming on Twitch, by the way. And hey, man, I'm in a good session here, 28, if you want to join. I'm just looking for a fight today.
CFO! I said American workers should be able to retire at age 35 and receive health care.
Maybe do a little bit of grinding.
Sorry for life on your dime. Otherwise, what's the point?
Hey, I got a few, I guess I got a few prep missions to do. So in this session, I'll do it in this session, man. It's gonna be interesting though. It's a very hostile session. All right, not gonna go over the. Well, actually, let me just go over it real quick though. Those who don't know. But I did this yesterday on my stream, on the stream yesterday, when it was fresh information. I'm sure everybody and their grandmother knows. But the contract, it's all about the contract this week. So it's double money on the contract. And triple money in the community series. The contract, mini high, so whatever you want to call it, man. It's a lot of money, so it's good money. Yeah, I know. I should, but man, I'm looking to do something on in free mode. Made this exciting. Yeah, I mean, you know, when they got 30% off on everything to do with the contract, like the agency, they might take upgrades, and I think all of these vehicles are Tech vehicles, and they're 30% off this week, so time to take advantage of that. Yeah, yes, exactly. You can make that much money with a contract, which is awesome. I only did it once when it was first available. So might do more of it this weekend though. When I have, you know. Yeah, man, I'm just trying to make the stream exciting.
Bye.
I'm gonna definitely gonna have to fight somebody on that way there. I'm gonna go after that. Maybe I'll go after that bounty over there.
The moment we have been waiting for has arrived, Capitan. One of Mr. Rubio's smuggler boats has been captured by the police. This is our chance to acquire it for ourselves and use it to approach the island without raising suspicion. It is still on its trailer outside the police station. If we act quickly, we can get it before it is taken somewhere more secure.
Yeah, man, not the best week. Not the worst week, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got a lot going on in this session. Look at what's going on over here. And there's a jet in the air. Of all things, man.
You will need vehicle capable of towing the boat trailer. I have found location of some options for you. On your GPS now.
Where's my phantom wedge? There it is.
You know what I like about you, Capitan? You bring your own knife to a knife fight. And your own truck, huh? Now, hitch it to the boat trailer and see if your truck can outrun the police.
I think we got the first asshole of the day.
Well, as predicted, the police will fight it back. Obviously, you need to
And the cops are gonna kill me. What up? That's how you don't play it, bro. If I get out of this truck, it'll be bad on you. I promise you. He's in a non-type vehicle, so that makes it very... Alright. Alright. Good, had a mission. I always have a mission ready for situations like these.
deliver the boat to the docks. I have contact who can fix it and store it until we are ready. I have made arrangements for disguises. It is not like these people have uniform. Exciting times, Capitan.
Okay, about the truck. Look at that. This guy, this player was kind enough to bring the fight over here. Best part about these vehicles is these special vehicles like the Phantom Wedge is you can destroy them and call them right back. And this one's missing, but you can't put bulletproof tires. So I got two rims inside. Just two tires pop. I gotta step away for a little bit before I continue.
A fine performance, Capitan.
Talk to me, T!
All right, back. since I get this mission, which is stupid. Chase a helicopter the way up north. You can just destroy this one right here. I'll just destroy before the mission even starts, and that'll ensure that the mission just fails. I'll just be able to restart it. I'm not chasing a helicopter the way up north. I think it's as long as I'm down here near the near this area, I think it's gonna continue to spawn that same mission. Not sure, but happens a lot. Let's see. Oh no, all right, we got the right mission this time. All right. They should just calm down a bit.
Probably kept in a hidden gun locker somewhere. If you cannot open it, try looking
This mission is weird. Sometimes these NPCs don't react. Sometimes they react late. Sometimes they don't react at all. Sometimes you can just kill them all and they won't react at all. Man, where is that number?
Was that it? Did it open the locker? Okay, it's one thing to get them. It is another thing to keep them. Get ready. You know, Capitan, I have heard we are not the first to rob Mr. Rubio. Those who attempted last time were successful, but they made one crucial mistake. They used their own weapons. 6 months later, Mr. Rubio's wolves had tracked them down, and they were shipped to the Panther's cage in very small boxes. This...
Here we go! Oh my God! Someone's been hit!
Supposed to enter to the bottom.
Are you all right? Bend over here and come!
Oh no. Hi. Hi, beautiful. Darling wife. So now I have a problem here. Every time the Kasaka jumps up like that, there's a glitch where you can actually get stuck on it. And I don't know if that's the case right now, but if that's the case, that sucks. Like it'll just, you'll be glued onto it. Can't deliver like this. I can't even return it because it's win a mission though. I have to wait for my sparrow first. Pretty sad, man, chasing me. And another person wanted to. Oh, it's coming back. Well, maybe he wasn't chasing me, but still. Those are fighting actions. But that player better hope. Even if it was unintentional, you better hope he doesn't cross paths with me like that again. I should be able to enter the Kasaka with this. With a sparrow. Because I probably can with anything else. It'll get me stuck. There you go. Let's see if it's still glitched though. Let's come out. Not glitch, but what will happen is that you will stay stuck on top of the Kasaka and you will run in place no matter what you do. You can kill yourself. I think if you kill yourself several times, you can actually snap out of it. But it's frustrating. Especially if you're trying to deliver something.
Can I help you with them? Sure, my
And you
friend.
get stuck
I'll send
just
you the
running in
details.
place here. Man, you don't get to deliver anything. You're sitting duck. This is the guy Perico, man. How you doing, James? This is the guy Perico. I just decided to prep this for now. Let's go. Okay. And this is really how I make most of my money. Back with it before they nerfed it. Back before they you could just do it back to back. I used to do this a lot, man. I made like 300 mil for a while, and then they nerfed it, and now I do this and other ways to make money.
If we are going to get into Mr. Rubio's bulletproof display case without breaking what's inside, we will need very specialized tools. Plasma cutter. But tools such as this is very easy to trace, and this is very bad.
You never know if I might need that thingy, so I need to destroy it.
Again, who is planning the robbery of their own? I have been given tip of their safe house. That is where we start.
It's destroyed. All right. Ha. Yeah.
Remember always, Captain. I am the man who lives in your ear, but we sail on your ship. This is
Sitting
your
duck is
operation,
actually
your payday. I am the grease in
clever,
the wheel,
man.
the elastic in the underwear, the caviar in the tin. But this is all. You are the captain.
But yeah, this heist is worth doing. A lot of people run the contract, which is double money this week, or the casino, or Doomsday because they can replay. But this is still my go-to for making money. I don't. So I used to be able to do it. It's been nerfed because you used to be able to do it back to back. Also, the payouts were a little better. I think at first they changed the payout, then they gave it a cooldown, like I believe like 2 in-game days, something like that. And they kept making the soldiers a lot more aware, a lot harder to avoid, so you'd get discovered. The Panther statue hasn't been, well, you got like the Cayo Perico weeks. Well, you get the Panther statue once. Also the main objective, which will either be a diamond, pink diamond, which is the most, hey Ryan, what's up, man? You got the pink diamond, you got the necklace, you got the bearer bonds, and you got the tequila. The pink diamond being the most expensive, the tequila being the cheapest. Then there's the Panther statue, which is even more expensive, which is that serves as double money weeks for Cayo Perico. Now, before it used to be that you could just get anything at random, any of those objectives at random. Now there's a percentage of how you can get them. For example, now if you're doing it back to back, you're gonna get the least expensive item. So even there's a cooldown time. If you do this heist back to back, you're gonna get a lesser percentage, like like a 32% less of the most expensive item. You continue to get the least expensive item if you do it back to back. Then if you stop doing it for 3 days, your percentage goes back up to like 63%. That you would get the most expensive item, being the diamond. I don't know if the Panther statue, which will be for double money weeks, is it's something you can get by chance. I don't think that's really you can get that by chance at all. I think that's just they just enable it for double money weeks. I mean to say. But yeah, they nerfed us several times. They changed a lot of things. A lot of things right now that don't come off the top of my head that I can't think of. But this is the most nerfed heist, I think, because it was the easiest. Once you got it down, once you understood, it was really the easiest heist to do. I think you can complete the heist in the least amount of time that you could any other heist, really. Not including the Fleeca Bank heist. Or the auto shop mini heist. That's that's a different story. But I think that once they introduced Cayo Perico, after a few months, they started to see the shark card sales decline. And I think that's when they started messing with it. And they've gone back on decisions too. When you need 2 key cards to access the compound areas where you can get some of the secondary objectives. At one point, you only needed one, or one player could hold both key cards. One player could open any doors with one key card. Then they changed it back to how original it was. Now you need both players to hold key cards to enter certain areas to get the secondary loot. But it's like they gone back and forth with this heist, man. I think it was the biggest threat to shark cards. And now as it stands, you can only do it once every, I think, 2 in-game days, I think.
So, first the bad news. Mr. Rubio's fingerprint scanner cannot be hacked
And,
by any ordinary tool. Good news, there is a
yeah.
fail-safe tool, which can reconstruct Mr. Rubio's fingerprint in case of emergency. This is our only chance to hack inside.
I guess at this point I do it out of habit, because you can potentially make a lot more money from the nightclubs and from the acid lab.
Only that they are on the mainland. So first things first, we find them. Go to the GPS location I sent you.
No, you're probably talking about... No, that's... The Fleeca heist is like the first heist that you do in the original heist. I meant to say that was the fastest because it's really a short heist, and all the preps are very short. But no, what you're thinking is the Pacific Standard heist, the last heist in the original sets of heists they introduced back in 2015, I believe. But yeah, I think that's the one, like the movie Heat. The funny thing is, I mean, I've never seen that movie. I know it's a classic. There are a lot of classics that I haven't watched, man. Shit, blew myself up. Crazy thing is, man, a lot of classic movies that I never watched. And when I went to film school for a little bit, I had to sit down to watch most of those classic films because we had to study techniques, all the different techniques, and basically what made those movies great, so we can learn how to adapt it, to our own projects, cinematography, camera direction, all that stuff. The preps are simple too, but there's a lot of preps. Just like the casino heist, there's preps that you can that you don't need, and there's preps that you do need. But you basically just need the most basic preps, like certain tools and the infiltration vehicle. It's not complicated like a casino heist. You don't have a dozen multiple paths to choose. Just got a few preps that you can interchange. For example, there's one where you either get thermite detonators, or you can get a blowtorch, which they both serve the same purpose. You can open doors with the blowtorch in it, and so the blowtorch is, you can either have the blowtorch or the thermite explosives, right? But the blowtorch is an easier prep mission to do, so you get the blowtorch instead of the thermite. So there's preps like that you would choose one over the other. This is better.
In our line of work, it pays to look ahead, Capitan, to think of how we cover our tracks. And the most important way will be to destroy all vehicles, weapons, and equipment once we are finished. No loose ends.
Then there's preps that serve to kind of nerf the guards in the island. You can take their, you can reduce their armor, you can reduce their ammo, and you can mess with their health too. But if you're good at the heist itself, you don't need to do any of that stuff. It's very easy to avoid the guards, and even once they discover you, it's very easy to fight them off. Not fight them off. You cannot completely fight them off in Cayo Perico Island. You cannot fight off all the guards, but you know, you can. It's easy enough that you don't have you can survive. These, what I meant to say, demolition charges. You got demolition charges or the cutting torch, right? So I choose the cutting torch. Cutting torch is an easier prep mission. The demolition charges have to go up north, go into the house of the big farmhouse of the O'Neills, I think. I believe it's their name. Correct me if I'm wrong. Somewhere around this area, I think. Can't remember. Somewhere around that area, whatever. And yeah, just to get those stupid demolition charges. When the blowtorch serves the same purpose, and it's easier to do so.
The drainage tunnel then, Capitan. A clever approach, but with one problem. Stainless steel grate on the entrance. We will need cutting torch to get through this underwater. Many construction sites have them. Should be easy to find. Only one complication will be the armed guards. Apparently, such equipment is often stolen in this town.
I'm just setting up the preps, man. But if you want me to do the heist itself, oh look, I ride you. Better not mess with me.
Golden rule of construction sites. If you wear hard hat, everyone assumes you are supposed to be there. The torch will not be lying in the open. It will be in storage somewhere, a toolbox or something. Or perhaps this is time to practice staying out of sight of armed guards.
This is so weird, right? You have to actually go back in order for you for this to activate. The problem, you need to put on the hard hat. It's weird. I need to fix that. A lot of little things they need to fix. Gotta avoid these cars. Sometimes for no reason they freak out. I think if there's another player shooting, they'll freak out and start shooting at you. The player doing the prep mission. Got it. Alright, now I'm undetected, so we're good. Also, if you spot players doing these prep missions, you can actually kill them for all this equipment. I have actually completed all my preps by killing other players and taking their equipment for my own, and not doing one single prep mission, just taking their stuff and setting the heist ready that way. Just like I think with the casino heist, you can actually steal the people's stuff. Oh, what is that, man? We got a couple of pilots. Man, I think it's time I take to the air. Even though this wasn't supposed to be an old dogfighting stream, but Now my game is gonna hang in the loading screen. I just got invited to another session. Not gonna join that. Not before I take on those two laser pilots that I just seen. If my game ever freaking stops. I mean, stops loading and loads me in. That took a while. Alright. Let's see if we can teleport to base. I don't know, man. I always loved that shit, but yeah, I've been on a few helicopter rides. I guess, um, I guess I remember my first toys being everything that, everything that you are, man, is who you can become. Can be traced back to your childhood. I guess I remember my first toys being planes. I think. So yeah. Um, one Christmas, I have like an F-15, and oh, I'll get there. I had an F-15 and a little bird helicopter. For Christmas, and it was just, I love those things. I mean, all right. Every time that I find that I'm gonna fight somebody in the air, someone else lets me know that there's something else going on in another session. All right. Let's see. All right. So it's gonna load me forever. But it's gonna not allow me to load. Player no longer in session. Huh. See, the crazy thing is, man, that um making those fucking things is expensive as hell. I have a friend who needed to make some action figures and stuff for, you know, series that he was making, and he found out quick, man, that it's a lot of money to. First of all, those die-cast cars and all that, Hot Wheels and all that stuff that you see, there's no industry for that here. To produce them here, there's no plants to produce them here. The conditions in which you need to make those is regulated here in the United States, but it's not regulated in Europe or in some parts of Asia, right? So, you know, you have to think about the cost. I'm sure Rockstar could spend the money, but I don't know if fans will be interested in those. I've seen some companies make action figures, or like, yeah, they were like action figures or statues of. I've seen one of Arthur Morgan. I've seen one of, you know, I don't know, they've officially licensed by Rockstar. You know, I rarely ever go to like the Rockstar store and see what they have there. I know they have shirts and mugs and keychains and stuff like that. That's a good question. I wonder if they have like, you know, action figures and stuff. You see, I left the session that I was in, and now look at this. Now I'm trying to find a better session. Instead of staying in the session that I was in, which is what I should have done. Alright, at least this session I think is half decent. See what troubles I can get into here. But yeah, man, to make die-cast action figures and figurines and stuff like that, I said it's expensive. You have to pay for the cost of shipping. You have to pay the manufacturers of overseas. I don't know if now maybe, you know, we'll have those manufacturing plants here. But yeah, a lot of things aren't made here in the United States, and that's one of the things, including action figures. That stuff is regulated here. So the conditions in which you need to create those are quote unquote toxic to people. So over here is regulated, so you can't have those production plants here to make action figures. So all of those toys that you see, they're all gonna come from somewhere else. All the toys that you see in the action figures and statues and stuff, they're all built somewhere else. I think there's like 1 or 2 companies that try to do those things here. Try to build those here. And I don't know how they get past the regulation. Maybe it's the whatever they use, the molds that they use, the chemicals in the molds they use for those action figures, to make those action figures, right? But since a whole bunch of countries and a whole bunch of companies have been investing money here ever since Trump took office again, maybe we'll have those here. Maybe we'll have those, I don't know. Maybe all of those things will not be regulated anymore. Yep. They're not made here, man. They're made Europe or Asia somewhere. Well, I'm already done with the heist prep. I didn't want to do the heist itself, but let's see. I'm done with all the preps for that heist. Let's do some of this.
Alright, our whistleblower has never actually been to Project Breakaway's location, so he can't tell us where the servers are. If I sound annoyed about this, it's because I am. But Pavel assured me we can find the location by tracking the deliveries Maze Bank sends there with
Let's increase the difficulty here by trying to take this bounty right here.
Platform, sending you its location.
There it is.
Yes, RC banditos are a versatile tool of espionage. You can also tape knives to the front and chase each other around with them. It is good fun.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna have to leave my plane then. Can't call it mission. See, that sucks, man. You can't just like retrieve the vehicle in midair unless you're an MC club. Maybe if I'm on the ground, I don't know. But my plane's gonna hit the ground anyway, so I can't call it back. Let's see. Nope, I can't. There's so many stupid little, like... See? I just don't understand sometimes. So many fucking dumbass restrictions in this game where, you know...
Morse Mutual Insurance. I think we can handle that.
You know, free mode was really meant to, you know, as an area... I mean, just explore the city while you wait to go, you know, to go into races and death matches and stuff like that. Then it became something completely different. Then it became the whole soul of the whole purpose of playing the game. Playing in free mode. So now, you know, restrictions.
We could see it on the feed. Oh, ram it into someone's ankles.
Do not ram the tracking device into civilians. I'm sending you the delivery van's locations. Pick one and get close.
Man, those locations are very far away. Hey, so about GTA 6, man, do you think that I personally think there'll be some characters coming back? Maybe GTA 4. There was a rumored Luis Lopez from GTA 4. There was a rumored maybe Nico. I have this theory, and I hope it is true. Nico's still alive, so it would be really cool if Nico was some kind of now social media personality.
Got it. That model had a bug.
And now he gets
You
to,
hacked into the automatic controls from miles away. Good thing most
he gets
people don't
to
update their software. I'm setting down the automatic ramp. Get in there before they realize the back's open.
he gets to, you know, talk about everything he did for the mafias of the time in Liberty City, you know, back in 2008. Let's go. Come on.
All right, getting a strong signal from the RC. When we're ready, that'll lead us to the server location.
Jody, I'm going to buy more of these things so I can race them around engine room. Do you want me to get you one?
Yes.
Next one. This priority file is only 300,000. Usually it's like 350,000 or something like that.
I'll be over next week, yes.
I got
But yeah, man.
intel on Maze Bank security. Sounds like they went low tech in parts. Irritating.
Going back to like
I can't hack a lock.
things not made here.
Hey, helmsman reporting for duty, huh?
Remember those
Charges. I have seen them melt whole cargo hold of container ship through definite
Please, Pablo,
believers.
shut the fuck
No
up.
fault of my own. I heard about the
Remember those
that recently landed.
okay, so
I'll send you the
Jason
location of the depot.
in the trailer is the GTA 6 trailer number 2 is lifting weights, right? He's bench pressing. Those plates, those are bumper plates. Those look like competition bumper plates too, which is powerlifting competition bumper plates. No, these are just regular plates, I would say. They don't make those here. They make them, but not. There's forget what it's called, but it's a certain material that they make them here. But during 2020, where I could no longer coach my clients and at public commercial gyms, and I wanted to
Okay.
acquire some equipment like plates and a barbell and stuff like that,
Send it to me. I'll run the numbers
so I can
and
do
see
some
what
stuff at
comes
home
up.
myself, and I can maybe coach some people and continue to make some money at the time. Because they fucking insisted on closing businesses, like, you know, like dumbasses. You know, and now they're seeing the results now that of it. So that gonna that was not gonna have long-term consequences. But hey, I digress. But managed to get my hands on some bumper plates, and man, they took months to get to me. Because remember, nothing was, you know, it was limited entry and ports, and you know, there was a travel ban, so therefore there was a ban in probably cargo as well. So I had to take a picture. I'm trying to actually pick it up. But yeah, man, I found out that bumper plates are not made here.
Delivery went to a warehouse, but then a courier service picked it up
And I
brought it
wanted,
to another
specifically, I
location.
wanted bumper plates
Which means
because
It's a corporate shell company. I have the current location, sending it now.
they're better against your, you know, you drop them on your floor. They're better than cast iron or steel. At the time, I should have gotten steel plates anyways. Didn't really matter.
All right. Track this shipment through 4 different shell companies just to find the real company is SecuroServe. They've wasted my time. Take out whoever's guarding the charges.
What the fuck? Get it up!
How can I unlock onto these NPCs? Oh no. Ooh, I don't know how that this didn't explode. So crispy.
Total dick. Are you kidding me?
How much charges were you?
Drop it! Let's go!
What's
Got the
more pressing more
charges?
too?
Then lose anyone following and come back to base.
And be very careful with them. I once took smoke break too close and, well, goodbye, curly hair.
You better be helping me. I swear, bro, you're gonna be on the ground. Helicopter going by. Yeah, he's trying to mess with me. Alright, that's how it's gonna be.
My partner! Holy fuck!
Those are armored SUVs. B11 in the air. I can't help myself. I gotta go say hello to that B11 if he's still up in the air.
that server will have access to the money and the data on this Everhard munitions group. What we don't know is how to break their encryption. I have an old colleague, FIB Tech. He works on exactly the kind of malware we need to hack their system, funnel their funds, and purge our footprint. Sending you his location. Once inside, look for a hard drive, somewhere secure but close to his workstation. He would label anything malicious with a skull and crossbones so the idiots at the Bureau wouldn't accidentally set the world on fire. I'd be surprised if he kicked the habit.
All right, I had to step away for a bit, so apologize for that. But yeah, back to this.
5194. Housewives and midgets, black.
The hell are they talking about?
What do you mean my account is frozen?
Nothing is so pristine as
I'll murder you in your fucking sleep.
Oh,
being at the beach every day.
I guess
This beach is
you won't do any of that when I'm done with them.
no water. Imagine peace.
Chinga tu madre, güey.
Órale, vato.
Where the water was until now.
Now you got holes in your face, ese. Courtesy of my cohete, Holmes. Alright, what the fuck is this shit? What is this? Look at this, alright. Shit. Look what they did to my helicopter. Where's my active vehicle though? I don't know what that is. Not the helicopter. Where is it? Where is it? Go to a mission and back out. Usually that will put your vehicle right next to you when you once you back out of that mission. Same. Oops. Alright.
You through to your garage. You, need me to bring you? I'll bring it to you.
That's insane! No.
OG Oppressor is still one of the best vehicles in the game. A must have, honestly. Oh, ah, man. Poor guy. I just turned him into Ghost Rider for a moment there. I saw him on fire with a motorcycle. I gotta take a picture of this whatever. Fuck is this oh, there it is. Alright, can we get out of here before I get blown out by... Okay. I'm pressing my 2. The audacity of this guy to try to roll me over. Oh, okay.
Morse mute? Okay. I'm sorry I couldn't help.
It's not there. Okay, under here. There it is. Not gonna bother with that because there's some person mark twos. Everybody wants to play in private sessions these days. I don't understand that. You know. All right, so man, I am exhausted though from today, and I bet it reflects. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. All right. I'll be streaming over the weekend though, so stay tuned for that, and more dogfighting videos coming. All right. With that, see you guys next time.